Hi Cancer, welcome to WillowOAK. I'm doing a special reading today and I just felt called to do it, so I hope this is helpful. This is about how to find your happiness. Now this won't be for everyone. Some people, are just very, very happy. So this would not be the reading for you. This is for those that are having a challenge finding their happiness. We are going to take some oracle cards and see if that will be helpful. You might check your other placements, sun, moon, rising, for a more complete picture, or if this one doesn't resonate with you. And use your intuition to help guide you in what is right for you. And only take that part, leave the rest behind. Okay? So let's get this started. And I'm burning some frankincense, so that's for you too, okay? Frankincense is supposed to be wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's see the first card. Co-create with spirit. Okay, this is letting you know that you need to include spirit in this. Okay, to help you find your happiness. Spirit is here to help you. Your angels are here to help you. Now the angels, you have to ask them because you have free will, so they can't interfere. But allow spirit into your life. Create this really good connection, okay? Because spirit is here to help. Okay, let's get another card. Two cards that talk about spirit. Okay, now you have the lion, which says be generous of spirit. So, spirit, it's a big part of this part of the reading. Now, lions are very strong and they are very loving at the same time. So it's saying be generous of spirit as well as co-create with spirit. So yeah, I think including spirit in this process is going to benefit you greatly. But including spirit, period, is definitely to your benefit. Beautiful. This is wisdom. The owl spirit, you see clearly now. So what I am gathering from this is by including spirit in a big way, it's going to help enable you to see what's going on clearly. And at the bottom of the deck, you have dream the world into being, the lizard spirit, right? Let me see if you can see this. Yeah, okay. So what this is saying is by co-creating with spirit, including spirit in your life in a big way, you'll be able to see clearly and be able to dream your world into being. In other words, finding your happiness. Okay, let's get some more cards. Okay. Chop wood. I'm sorry I'm giggling, but every time I see this card, it just tickles me. Chop wood is saying, at this time, while you're trying to work through this to find your happiness, don't make big, major decisions, okay? Try to keep things calm, smooth, do the little things that you enjoy, or, they're saying chop wood, right? But, do your chores, things like that, and things you enjoy. Stay away from major decisions. Just keep it on the down low, relaxed, okay? And what came out with that is time for a nap. So that goes in perfectly here. Again, keep things calm. These are different, but they work closely together. Make yourself a priority. Do the things that you enjoy doing. And make yourself enough of a priority that you actually do that, okay? If you want to meditate, meditate. If you want to take a walk in the woods, do that. Take a nap. Go to the movies. Whatever it is you enjoy, you need to do some of that. So what that would say to me is, it's been a heavy time. And you need to try to lighten it up. And if you've not made yourself a priority, you need to change that. And that doesn't say making others a non-priority. It is saying that you're just as important and you need to consider yourself as well, right? So if you need some you time, you definitely need to take that. Okay, let's get another card. Okie dokie, yeah. If you'll notice, you have the moon twice. And all the colors here are somewhat similar. Matter of fact, they're pretty similar over here on this side too. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, let me move this, you have why. I hope you can see that as well. Yes, you can. Yay. Okay. Make yourself an observer. What that is saying is kind of like this telescope here. We tend to have on blinders. We see our little piece of the pie, right? Our little slice of life here. What you need to do is zoom way out and look at what's going on as if you're an observer. And you will get a different perspective, most likely, because you will have removed the blinders and zoomed out far enough to see the bigger picture. So something that you think is happening for a certain reason down here in our narrow point of view can easily change into something totally different when you look at the big picture. A little example would be, somebody passes by you and they're kind of rude, and it either makes you angry, hurts your feelings a little bit, confuses you, you know, what is going on with that? Well, you don't know what happened to them prior to you crossing paths, right? And if you could zoom out, you might see that right before they walked by you, they had just gotten into an argument or hit, you know, by a rock from a tire of a car that went by. Something caused them to have a hard time at that moment, and you just happened to pass by, right? A lot of that actually does happen in life. In other words, not everything is directed at you because of you. Some things are, but zooming out and seeing the big picture will benefit you a lot, okay? And here, you see the book and the question why. You need to find out the whys. Okay, and what I've been saying, I think, not every reading, but almost every reading so far about this is, I know it sounds like a hassle actually, but getting out a piece of paper and a pencil, making a few columns, writing down what is making you unhappy, right? Next column, what you can do about that. Next column would be the spot to put the star when you fix it, okay? And not always will you understand or know why something is making you feel a certain way. You know, sometimes fears, you don't understand it. It just is. You know, anxiety. What it can be is a build-up over time. So it's just this generalized anxiety, and you're, you know, sitting there going, I don't get it. But it's not always that way. There's always a reason. And sit down and write down what it is that you do know, and what you can do to create the change to help you find your happiness. And make for sure you give yourself a star when you do that. Now, when you think about, you have how many problems that are contributing to your unhappiness. If it's just one, you're very lucky, okay? Because usually there's more than one. Oftentimes there's quite a few. If it's one, yay. You don't have to do a whole lot of research, maybe, but you need to do your research, and that's what this is talking about, to find out why and how you deal with it. And this is just this part about putting the little star or check mark when you correct that is just to give yourself what I call an attaboy, to acknowledge your efforts, and also to look at that and say, yeah, look what I did. I got past that hurdle, which is huge. It's like, say you have 10 things, just an example, that are causing you stress or unhappiness, which is taking your happiness away, right? Every time you can get rid of one of those, it makes you a little bit lighter. So that bag of hardship or challenge is pretty heavy. And when you can look at that piece of paper and see the ones that you've gotten rid of or dealt with, it makes you feel lighter every time. Okay? That is a helpful tool to use. Okay, let's get some more cards. Oh, right off the bat, we have movement. So this is saying, do not wait. Take action towards your happiness goal now. Okay? And if you're just starting this process, one of the things that I think is the easiest to do and very effective is to be grateful. And I know that doesn't sound like it's going to make this great happiness, but it really does help. Think of things that you're grateful for. And by thinking them, it helps create change. By saying them, it makes it firmer. By writing them, it helps to make it concrete. Okay, so writing them is the best. But what I tend to do, I do write them, but what I like to do personally is be out in nature, and preferably walking. And I say them out loud, what I'm grateful for. And I'm grateful for many, many things. And they don't cost a dime. Like, I'm grateful that the sun comes out every day. And if you're barefoot, I'm grateful for the grass that tickles my toes, things like that. It sounds very simple, and it is. But you will find that spending, even if it's just a few minutes every day, acknowledging what you're grateful for, that will help in your happiness meter, okay? It truly does. And this is saying movement, get started. And that is an easy thing to do physically. And when you first start out, you might actually have to spend some time thinking about what you're grateful for. But if you put yourself in the here and now and you just look or feel, you can come up with things like, if I'm outside and I feel the breeze, it feels beautiful. And I am thankful for that. If I hear the birds singing, I am thankful for that. So there are many things. And this is saying, get started. Okay? Get another card. See what comes up. Ghost. Okay, in this case, it could be a person, it could be an emotion, it could be a desire, anything from your past coming back up into the now. So it could be something that happened a long time ago that's creating this unease. All right? It doesn't have to be, but this card did come out, so there might very well be that. And it could be just one thing out of however many are going on in your life. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that, you have determination. So it says movement. And here you have determination. Be determined. Okay. Yay! Look at that. Love it. Confidence. Bring confidence into your life. Be confident that you can make the changes you need to make. This is huge. Confidence will help you tremendously. And when this card came out, I started getting chills all over my legs. So, yeah, it's a big, big deal. When you lack confidence, it makes working through anything harder. Have confidence that you can do this, okay? At the bottom of the deck, there is anxiety. And I talked about that. I don't know if I used the word anxiety, but sometimes you don't know why you feel these challenging emotions. And that in itself can bring anxiety, right? Anxiety can come about for a variety of reasons, but that is a pretty big one, you know, where there's this buildup over time. And so all of a sudden when you start feeling this anxiety, you're going, why do I feel this? What's going on? Well, it can be an accumulation of things that have happened. So it might not be one specific thing. It could be a bundle of things. Oh, sorry. Neighbor's dog's barking. Okay. Let's go on. Okay. Get some cards from the Moonology and see what they would like to share. Have faith in your dreams. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Do have faith in your dreams, okay? This butterfly is transformation. Have faith in your dreams so you can transform out of the energy that's challenging and into your happiness. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, so that's a few times that it's talked about movement, which I find this kind of interesting. Up here, a lot of it is a spiritual calm. Down here, it's a mixture, but there is action and action. So maybe it's, you know, doing a little bit of chronological order here in part of it. You know, include spirit. Use your wisdom, right? Dream your world into being. And then a lot of these were non-action. It's still action, you know, like observing. That's an action. But it's not this big physical push. It's using your wisdom, finding out the whys, making yourself a priority, not making major decisions. You know, in other words, allowing yourself the time that you need to create this change. Okay? And down here, you have movement. Anxiety is, you know, not necessarily this crazy going fast and hard, but emotionally it is, and it's a huge challenge. Okay? And you have movement. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, so this is telling you, do not wait. You know, if you wait for the right moment, it may never come. This is the right moment to get started. Okay, let's get one more card. Or more. The universe, the universe wants more. Okay. The answers you need are coming. Do have faith in that. Okay? Oh, absolutely beautiful. It is time to release negativity. And it is. Allow the positivity to come in. A time to give rather than take. We're running out of room. Okay. This, a time to give rather than take. I'm kind of flipping this a little bit because of what's here. okay? It could be both. It could be a time to give, because that will help everybody, whoever you're giving to, and yourself as well. Because life is a balance, right? What you give, you will receive. But flipping it, it is time to make yourself a priority. Up here, you know, it's talking about that without saying those words. And rather than take. So if you flip it over, if you spend your time giving and not taking time for yourself, then this could easily be saying, it's time to give to yourself. Okay? Rather than taking, which would be, say your comfort is in giving, not in taking you time. So I hope that helps explain that. You know, if that is where your comfort is, then making yourself a priority, this would totally apply. So I think it's both, actually. All right. Let's get some tea leaves. We'll talk about this for just a second and get some angel cards. Okay, you have tulip, great passion, beautiful. So, the way I feel about that is you have a lot of passion to get this going and to find your happiness, which is a good thing. That will help you through this process. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. That could be, here you are working on this. And spirit, your good friends, whoever knows, is going to give you acknowledgement for your efforts, which is a big deal. You know, trying to find your happiness, can be easy, or it can be a real challenge. It all depends on what's going on with you. Here, look at this. Victory in some endeavor. And I can tell you, we're talking about finding your happiness. So it's about finding your happiness. Beautiful. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Beautiful. Do take that advice, okay? I think there's something to this. Movement. Be bold and make the first move. Well, look at this. Okay. Don't make major decisions. Do smaller things. Take time for a nap. In other words, make yourself a priority. Go out and have some fun would fit right in there. It also fits in with movement. Here you have quill. Get back to the basics. Yeah, okay. What this is saying, and this can be done without even know you're doing it. You know, you're going along, living life, and things get more challenging, right? And if you stop and think about it, sometimes we build things to be quite complex when they don't have to be, right? It's just time goes on and somehow we manage to do that. This is saying, get back to the basics. Chop some wood. Not really. Well, you might need to, but, you know, get back to an easier time. Take out some of the complications, some of the complexities, okay? All right, so quickly here, dream your world into being. In other words, you can do this. And spirit is here a couple of times. Include spirit in this. Use your wisdom. Here, it's finding out why, which is using your wisdom, okay? Make yourself a priority. I think this is huge. Spend time zoomed out looking at the bigger picture. That will help make things clear. And don't make big decisions during this time. When you're actively trying to find your happiness, having to stop and make a big decision is enough to give anybody anxiety, okay? So take the you time that you need. Get moving. Don't wait, okay? Something from the past could be affecting you, and only you're going to know. This is a general reading. Whether this is challenging or to your benefit. It could be either. Like, say, something you've wanted to do for a long time. Maybe that's part of the answer, or potentially part of the problem. Maybe you've wanted to do it for a long time and haven't done it because of all the other priorities in your life, which is causing you, sadness or anxiety, whatever. Or it could be that by doing something you love, it is going to help your happiness come to the forefront. Whatever you're doing, do it with confidence. In other words, know that you can. Okay? Have faith in your dreams. And here, dream your world into being. Okay? The answers you need are coming. It's time to release negativity, which is right here. And it's time to give rather than take. And that could be, like I said, it was kind of odd how I was trying to explain it, but it was difficult to explain. It could be both sides. Yeah, maybe it is time to go out and, say, donate some of your time to help people. That might make you feel absolutely wonderful. But do not ignore yourself. Make for sure that you are as much a priority as others. Okay? Here, great passion, victory. This is saying you're going to be victorious. These opportunities are waiting on you. Time to go out and have fun. And I think this should be on a stand right here, Do take calm, happy, joyous time. Sometimes the best thing you can do is take all the serious matters and set them aside for a while to give yourself some peace. Okay? Now, a couple other things I wanted to mention, and then we'll get some angel cards, is I do this. It can be very helpful, is create a mantra. Mine at the time, and I've had this for a while, I might change it tomorrow, who knows, but is, I am happy, I am calm, I am stress-free. And so if a challenging thought comes in, just kind of let it slide back out and replace it with your mantra. And it, if you haven't done it before, it takes a little bit of time potentially to be consciously aware of your thoughts. But try to think, it sounds so weird, try to think about what you're thinking. If a challenging thought comes in, and most likely they are coming in, you're here to find out how to find your happiness. So I'd say that, yeah, it's coming in. When you catch them, release them, and have a mantra that makes you feel good and like you're going for your happiness. And just put that in its spot. And you keep doing that, and over time, this process becomes very easy to do. And you'll notice that the negative thoughts become fewer and fewer, which means the positive is becoming greater and greater. All right? Okay. Let's see what the angels would like to share. Okay. How true is this? Ask your angels. Remember, over here you have the spiritual cards. Ask your angels. They are here to help you. They are part of your support system. You have free will, so they can't interfere. You do need to ask. But if you ask them, they are here for you to help you. Okay. These are popping right out. Love that. Okay. No need to worry. Right? There is no need to worry. You are loved, and you have help here. All right? Have the confidence and trust in the spiritual side of things. No need to worry, and there isn't. Okay, let's get one more card, or more. There you go. Here's your answer. love this group of angel cards. Yes, you can do this. And look at this. What this is balance. Make for sure you bring balance into your life. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck from taking that, it says compromise. But what you have is scales here. And what that is balance. So the last two cards are yes, compromise, bring in the balance. Okay, that's huge. When you're balanced, you're in a flow state with the universe, which means things will be smoother, much, much smoother. If you're unbalanced, that's when unhappiness, anxiety, things like that can come in. I hope this has helped. We're going to close it out with a charm in just a second. But if you like this, please give it a like. Share if you know somebody that needs help in this. Let's see. Share. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Leave comments if this was helpful. And thank you so much. I do wish you much love and success. Let's get a charm. I don't look, so I never know. Okay, you have a teapot. And for me, when I think about this, I think about, just sitting there being calm, right? Chop wood, time for a nap. Being calm, relaxing. That's what comes to my mind with this. When you're calm and relaxed and enjoying the moment in the here and now, it will benefit you. Again, thank you. Much love. Bye.